Hello, full time, Wrexham 1, Blackburn 1. Sean, what did you make of that?
Can I be 100% honest?
Yeah, because I'd be interested because we get in quite a unique perspective now because normally we're both at the games. Obviously, you're recovering from your surgery, so you're at home. So, I am interested from your point of view, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Okay, I was asleep for the first half.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You've
I
just
woke
had
up.
surgery. That's allowed. That's
I woke.
allowed.
I woke. I woke up at 48 minutes in.
Okay. No, yeah. Okay. All right. Then let me rephrase the question. What did you make of the second half, Sean?
I don't know. I thought it was. I don't know. It was quite. I think we got better.
Yeah.
But obviously I can't compare it to the first half
No, no, no. Don't worry about the first half. Don't
because
worry about that.
I didn't watch it. But sorry. Yeah, I thought we got. I felt that we got better. Like literally at the wrong time. We should have been like that from the beginning, and I just felt that I don't think because I obviously watched when they showed back things in the during half time. Yeah, I just think I don't know. I think we were very very lucky to come away with a point. Basically,
I, uh, yeah, I might have a different view to you. I thought we were first half early on. I thought we were much the better team. I thought we were unlucky to go behind, but I thought it was a really poor goal to concede. And then I think second half, it was just all us. I couldn't see. I'd made a comment to a few people that I felt like if we got one, we would go on and get three, maybe more than that, because it was all us, and I couldn't see them scoring again. I'm going to throw out a comment that everybody uses about us. I think by far they are the worst team to have visited the racecourse this season.
do you
And the
think?
fact that, yeah, 100%. And I feel like the fact that we were sitting there on 85 minutes, losing to them, I was dumbfounded because uh, there are so much better teams that have visited us this year, and we've beaten them, quite comfortably.
Yeah.
They just showed nothing in the second half, and it was all us. And I was crying out for Sam Smith to come on and to take either a defender off or a midfielder off, or because it was just it was just all us, and I couldn't see them producing anything up top in that second half. Unfortunately for us, it just took us too long
Yeah.
to get the equaliser. But because like I said, I feel like if we'd have got the equaliser 65, 70, even 75 minutes, I think we'd have gone on to win it and possibly win it comfortably. But it's just one of them games. One of them games where things just didn't come off for us, and it's one of them games where you sort of feel like you should be looking back at 5, 6, 7, 8 chances, but they just weren't there, and they didn't happen. But
Point
we
in the
got a point, and we're unbeaten. So for the last however many games,
Was there any point in the game where you thought, "Do you know what, I'll take a point now"?
yeah, 93rd minute. Yeah, yeah, no, I look, right up until 85, 86, I was thinking the 3 points are there for us. Is that your
Yeah.
finger across the top of the screen, by the way?
Yeah.
I was like really confused then.
I'm holding my. I'm holding my. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
being lazy.
look, right up until late on, it was just wave after wave of us. But I don't really think we created too much either. But we had a bit of fun with the Blackburn bench when we equalised. I'll
Right.
tell you. I'll tell you about that when we get home. Maybe I'll save that for the podcast on Monday. But yeah, it was quite fun. But yeah, look, I felt
Did one of the stewards talk to you at the end of the game? The one that sits right this like to your next to your dad.
possibly, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no. TES completely disagree about Blackburn being the worst. At least on TV, they were lightning fast, and our slow midfield was getting really pressured. Look, possibly so, but I'm mainly talking about that second half. They produced nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't think I've seen a team produce less in the second half of a game than them this season. Yeah, we have played teams that have been poor, but they had nothing. They had nothing in that second half. It was just a case of nick one away from home and shut up shop and cross your fingers and hope you win. But
I
yeah,
feel
look,
like I feel like a lot of people are going to come for you about that comment.
they can do, and I don't care because, in my opinion, they were terrible. They have a couple of really good players who are good with the ball at their feet and they can pass it out and they can be quick. Generally, as a team, I can see why they are where they are in the league because I don't think I can't see how they finish any higher than they currently are in the league playing the way they are because there's just no quality there apart from two, maybe three players. There is no quality in that team. So, sorry if I annoy people by saying that, but I've watched football for 40 years and I know what I see in front of me. And that Blackburn team is not a good team, unfortunately. And I am somebody who will hold my hands up and go, do you know what? We got beat or, we got a draw. That was a really good team. We were lucky to get that point. We were, we were lucky they didn't put more past us. It's not the case today. Absolutely not the case today. We should have won that comfortably, but we just, from our point of view, we didn't have the quality to create the chances that were needed to get, to get the win. But unfortunate. But there we go. TS said, could Doyle play left wing back? Offensively, he is so promising. I think he's great. He's young, so he still makes mistakes. I get that. Left wing back, I'm not sure he's got the pace for that. I might be wrong, but it would be an interesting shout to see how he plays in that position. But yeah, Super Chimp, lucky not win. We will take it. Yeah, take
That's
it. Look,
lucky non-win, not win.
I do. You know what my eyes are like. Come
I'll
on.
read the comments. So Rick O'Brien said, I'm very happy with the point and exciting finish. Super Chimp, lucky non-win. We will take it. Swish Guy, that was a hard game to watch and very lucky with 1 point. I agree. I do agree. From what I saw of the game, yeah, I think it was a bit of a contrast between Wednesday's game.
Yeah.
I can't even remember who we played on Wednesday. Who did we play on Wednesday?
Bristol City, darling.
Bristol City. Sorry, I don't even know what day it is today. And today, I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like it's a massive contrast, and I don't get it. I don't understand what the lads' mentality is, going from a win, a comfortable win on Wednesday, and then 3 days later, literally get lucky to come away with 1 point. I just don't understand what the mentality is of them.
I gotta be honest. I completely disagree with your point of view, which is really interesting because I felt that we were the much better team. I don't think there was a vast difference between today and Wednesday. I felt like we could have easily won that game 2-3-1. So yeah, it's quite interesting, really. It gives us a lot to talk about, I think, on the podcast because it's quite interesting that you've watched that game from home and got quite a different view to me, who's been there, and that's yeah.
Hugo, 4 out of 6 at home, not bad. Glad we got the draw at the end. Nicole, tough game to watch. Doyle proved that he needs to start. Love you all. We will take the point. Ian Dougal, on a flight to Boston and paid for Wi-Fi to listen to the match. Horrible listen until 95 minutes. Wow. Hope it wasn't too expensive, Ian. Rick, hope you make the next one, Sean. The Wrexham Bionic Woman. Yeah. TES, I think today Rathbone would have been great. Sheaf, Scar, McLean, and Matty James too slow altogether. Yeah, it's like old age pensioners going out for a run, innit? I'm joking.
I mean,
I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Woody Windsor, we had to throw the kitchen sink at them to get the draw. Yeah, the obviously Broadhead celebrated the goal, but when they replayed it, it clearly bounced off Cleworth's foot. I don't know whether you could tell that from where you were.
I didn't have a clue who scored, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
All I knew was it went in and we celebrated. So I didn't have a clue who scored. No, not at all.
Yeah. Sharky, that was a close one, but good point. Super Chimp, the players are human and it comes down to good days and bad days. How's the hip? The hip is okay. It's still intact. It hasn't dislocated or anything, which is great. So yeah, getting there. Woody again, we were laborious in the first half. Max did get credit for the goal.
We did. Yeah, I think I heard somebody saying that it had been given to Max. But yeah, obviously you've had the benefit of replay. Me, not at all. All I knew was it went in. So
and that's at the end of the day, that is all that matters.
That is all that matters.
Matters.
Look, I know this is quite bad, but I am going to have to sort of step away. Steve, thank you so much for supporting the show. He said, I hope Sean's feeling better. Are you, Sean?
Meh.
Yeah.
I'm fed up.
Fed up, but feeling better. I have a lift home. I have no idea where that lift is, and I am wondering about a little bit lost. So I think what I will have to do is sort of end our live stream, so I can make a phone call to find out where my lift is. Otherwise, I'm going to be wandering around town. Should I just go out and have a couple of beers, and then I'll see you later?
You can do, but you'll come home to divorce papers. So I wouldn't bother if I were you.
Okay. Look, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, podcast Monday, 6 p.m. Sounds like we've got a lot to talk about, and me and Sean have got very different views of how that game went. We hope you enjoyed the game. We love you all. We'll see you on Monday, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.